And again, 3, 2, 1, go. It's absolutely the hardest thing we have to do in any Yakuza run. Like... Such a pain. My PC making that noise? I think it is. Interesting. Oh yeah, nice Bryce. I forgot the gacha rolled over. Should have done that before I started stream. I'll do that before the next run. See if the run is cursed or not. But yeah, as soon as I get to chapter 3, or at least past Majima, I'll make it a no reset run at that point. I just have to get past Majima with a good time. I can't lose like 45 seconds to Majima just re-Kiwamiing. Hirata, I hate you at the minute. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't grab Hirata, because Hirata can actually break out of your grab here. Or you stay together. I hate you. 2? Alright. This is why you attack Hirata from behind. So that he doesn't guard. Oh well, that's fine. Not amazing, but it's fine. Alright, back to get the ring back again. At the very least, whenever we get past that first tutorial, it is chapter 2 time, so I don't have to worry too much. But yeah, as far as streams this week go, might take tomorrow off. We'll see. I've only had 4 hours sleep today, so I'm very... I can't think of the right word. That's how like kind of like exhausted I am. Almost missed that. See one of these days. Just trying to see if I could get that cheeky heat move that comes up sometimes. Hey Rizza, hope you're doing well. I want him away from the wall because this one is a little bit quicker of a heat move. Well, that's bad. Bizarre. I've never had him run away like that before. Cool. Right. Let's get the ring back. Hatred for this extended prologue. Like, storyline-wise, this extended prologue is nice, but, like, speedrunning-wise, it's terrible. The real trick here would be to speedrun OG Yakuza 1. Or something else. Or very much something else. Next year, I would like to do, like, more runs that aren't just Yakuza. I kind of, at the start of this year, I was kind of like, there's 3 different things that I wanted to speedrun at the start of this year. One was a Final Fantasy, which I guess I did that with Final Fantasy VII Remake, question mark. I don't really count it, but yeah. One of them was a Resident Evil, which I just never got around to, and the other one was a GTA, which I also just never got around to. Like, I just ran out of time. As soon as August hit, that was just the end of anything that wasn't Yakuza. Honestly. So I should have done it. I should have done them way earlier. The trouble with the Resident Evil stuff and the GTA stuff is I don't know where I'd start. Like, and by that I mean I don't know which game. For the GTAs, it would be one of the PS2 ones for sure, just not on PS2, obviously. For Resi... For Resi, it'd be Resi 1 HD or Maybe Code Veronica. I don't see many Code Veronica runs, which I'm guessing means that Code Veronica is a terrible run. I'm fairly certain the very few times I've ever seen a Code Veronica run, the runners have been screaming and shouting and tearing their hair out. Me, my GTA coach, I'll be Yakuza coach. Sounds good. So I speedrun Vice City? Yeah, it would either be Vice City or San Andreas, I think. I like GTA 3, and I think GTA 3 is a good game, but I don't have the same kind of connection to 3 that I did with Vice City or San Andreas. Although San Andreas is a massive beast, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Experience watching Code V runs. Is that Code Vein? How is Code Vein as a speedrun? I'm never gonna ever try it. Like, I need to finish the game myself. Because it's just Japanese GTA. Can't wait for Kiryu to start carjacking and running people over. It's fine because he doesn't kill anyone. So boy, I'm gonna make a nice simple request of you this time, sir. Don't dodge. Please, just don't dodge. Just chill, please. Much better get inside almost no RNG, I'm not sure. Yeah. It's actually, like, I've never obviously done one myself, obviously. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You are the actual worst. Never. Just never gonna have a good fight here. It's fucking impossible. Could be no companion percent, yeah. I need to go back to that at some point. But yeah, Vice City, it'd be Vice City or San Andreas, and I think the length of San Andreas definitely terrifies me. The trouble that I have at the minute is just getting the motivation to run new stuff. I kind of want to... I want to get better at the Yakuzas that I used to be good at again. Like, it's kind of funny in that I said a long time ago there were two speedruns that I would like kind of defend to the death, which was the very first speedrun I ever did, which was a game called Grief Syndrome, and the other one was Yakuza 0, and I got beaten in Grief Syndrome like 2 years ago, came back to it for the first time in like 18 months and like got record back on my first run. And then it happened again like a couple of months ago. I just don't care. Like, I find myself not caring too much about like world record anymore. I just don't care. I just wanna have fun. But I wanna like actually like better myself. It's one of the reasons why every so often I'll go back to like Yakuza 5 despite not liking it as much as the others, and it's the reason why I'll keep going back to Yakuza 4 even though Yakuza 4 has shown me nothing but pain. And like with all of Kuro's like adjustments to 0, I'd like to get sub 350. I'd like one of us to get sub 350 at some point. Just to like check that off the list and say, hey, we did it. Like sub 220 in Yakuza 6 today was really nice. Like first sub 220 in that is good. Obviously, when PC version comes out and we hopefully get a load remover, that'll be sub 2, which will be nice. 5 is the hype zone. I really like the... I guess it's the same in that I really like 5's start, because, like, for that first hour, you are pretty much doing things and you are pretty involved in the run. But then for the next, like, 45 minutes, you're not involved at all, and then you have one of the worst, hardest chapters in the entire run that can just die. And then if you get through that, it's 45 minutes of walking from point A to B with no fights in the slightest. It's so painful. Like, I don't mind those chapters casually, but it's like in the speedrun, even skipping what we can skip is just painful. It's almost as if they skipped it around and had those chapters behind Baseball Man. The pacing would be a little better. But no, we get Baseball Man at the end, which is dumb. I guess I can understand why, but it's dumb. Well, I guess my problem is that, like, the part 3 stuff, it just doesn't go anywhere, really. Like, we need to do sub 4 Yak 0. Yeah, I'd like more people to do Yak 0. I can understand why they don't, considering it's probably... One, it's a more daunting run with how much longer it is, but also there's no guide for it. The both of us just have, like, the entirety of it in our heads. Like I've never... it's definitely on me for having never done, like, a guide for it. Same with K2, although I need to update K2's guide because it's got some very, very old bad strats at the start of it. Basically, I need to redo almost everything through Chapter 4. As far as those notes go. But I really should do a guide for Yakuza 0 at some point. Seriously, she's the most popular 80%. It doesn't make any sense, does it? But the thing with 0 is that 0 has the least amount of people who come back to that run. Like, at least with the other Yakuzas... That hit me, really? At least with the other Yakuzas, like K2, you'll have people returning more and more because of how short the run is. 0 might have more runners, but most of them don't come back after one run. And then K1's popular run, or at least up until recently, was New Game Plus. Which I can understand why. I wouldn't want to do any percent K1, and I'm doing any percent K1 right now. Mind you, I don't want to do New Game Plus either. I have nothing against the people who do New Game Plus runs, the Yakuza runs, but they bore me. They completely bore me to tears. Like, the thought of just one-shotting everything. It's the ideal description of a speedrun. You are going literally as fast as possible. But I like just having a bit of variety in my runs, you know? Like having actual things to do. Please get together. Ah. Terrible. There's a bunch of small little things in the route change. It's too much to kind of describe right now. I'll describe when I get to them. We just have to get past Majima. Which is not happening at the minute. Oh, this time loss is horrible. Slow one. That's a shame. Sometimes you can get the Kiwami off really fast, but not this time. Cool. Right. Hooray for more time loss. Let's see if we can do this one a little quicker. I'm fairly certain in my PB I actually had a 30-second loss to the Majima fight anyway. So if I can get the first Majima fight, we should be hopefully about a minute ahead. Hopefully. Just need it to go like it did in practice just now. So it feels like what a true speedrun should be. I kind of half disagree with that, with the fact that the definition of a speedrun is to get through the game as fast as possible. Like, in that regards, New Game Plus is, for the most part, always going to be quicker, and understandably so. I just like any percent for, like, having no upgrades. I like any percent for having the variety that it brings to the run, other than, say, Yakuza 0, where you literally one-shot everybody with a singular punch. It's bad. It's actually terrible. Like, I really like a Dragon's Run, where in Chapter 5, we have to go on, like, a 25-minute shopping spree, whereas in New Game Plus, you one-shot everything. Like, I understand why people enjoy those runs, but for me, Like a Dragon's New Game Plus is just skip cutscenes for 2 hours. It's awful. Yeah, exactly, Tap. I don't like that. Like, it feels pointless. Fucking hell, he's doing it again. He's missing once again. Come here. He's actually got iframes during that. That's cute. You notice that? That's real cute. Huh. Huh. That's why I'm missing. I knew that was gonna hit. This is gonna be a slow Majima because we're on this side. Trouble is, I can't... That broke as well, so I'm not going to be able to get my heat back next time. Go on, Majima. I got the good hit, but he's going to go into his Kiwami now. I just have to build my heat up real fast. Again, the problem is I pushed him all the way over here. Come on, come chase me over here. I wonder what the banner heat action would be like here. Come on. You fucker. Yeah, that's it. It's over. Actually, yeah, honestly, it's over. Like, this will kill, but it's over. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm gonna see what happens at the end of this. I'm gonna go to the end of this chapter because I'm getting a little tired of resetting. I think that's terrible, but we'll see. Bounce looks like a hate action, don't think it's a full bar. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I'm certain it's definitely weaker than the bike, and it's definitely weaker than the sign. Bodhi, because that's all I remember right now. Oh, of course, Grab Mastery. Of course we get Grab Mastery. Why can't I forget Grab Mastery? Okay, so we're doing this to get a whole bunch of attack up. That's the wrong one. Grab Mastery's there, yeah. I forgot where it was for a second. Like, yeah, it's just, I have nothing against people who want to run New Game Plus. I mean, like, again, more power to them, but for me, it's... Oh, I had the right one. For me, I just don't like it. I just really don't like it. It's a shame. I'm gonna see what time we come out of this chapter at. If we're behind coming out of this chapter, I'm probably resetting, honestly. We have just enough to get extra damage. So, this extra damage that we've got here, this is going to cause us to be able to take care of some fights a lot quicker. Such as that lovely gentleman we're staring at down the road there. We're picking up this coin locker and we're going to grab another one because we need to sell them for money. What up, punk-ass Abby? It's one of the late game for new people who bought K1 in the sale. Yep, that's definitely it. So now Punk-ass Abe goes down in a throw. We don't have to waste time with the heat action either, which is nice. Alright, so let's go get our second coin locker key whilst we're still here. I remember the days, like, before we had the max crush damage glitch. I remember the days where we had to pray that he didn't hit us and that we could take care of him in a heat move. Those were horrible days. The speedrun was terrible back then. Still is now, but less so. I'm still a little surprised that I didn't actually submit this to ESA. I'm not sure why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, actually. Fights one doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to get 3 dialogue choices here. The correct one is the top one. It's not going to put a marker on our map, but it has a hidden trigger behind it. Stardust. And I'm good. And we're off. Okay. So sub-story is now on the map. You can see via the lady there on our right. Hopefully we don't go too close to her so that we don't trigger it. That's not nice. Go here, thanks. Just remember to hold off on your stamina so that you don't run out of stamina and then get into this fight. Yuya. Yuya time. So Yuya is going to go the same way that he did normally because he's got too much HP. So, you know the drill. Grab Yuya, charge throw Yuya, And of course, extreme heat. Not extreme heat, just a heated move. Nice and fast. Right, now comes Stardust. So, gonna head upstairs, and then we're gonna get into the big fight that's in here. We're gonna start off with a move that we're gonna be using quite a lot during the run, which is gonna be grabbing one person and doing the Beast Heat move. Preferably the guy in front, because he's the main baddie here, but it doesn't matter if you don't. Want to keep an eye on the guy on the left with the knife. Did not hit him, so he's going to be up and he's going to try and hit me in a second for sure. Yeah. Now he's going to try and hit everybody. Where'd the knife go? Nice. Let's grab you. Okay, that's fine. I think this run carries on, you know. Hey, Shinji. Shinji's found himself a leather coat and now considers himself a badass. That's legit the plot, I assume. I still think that's a bad time, but I think I might actually carry on with this. Yeah, I've done that way faster in the past. With old strats, ironically enough. We're ahead. Yeah, sure. We'll carry on. I need to remember... Hey, look, it's me. We need to remember to buy the toughness C's in this chapter. Right, so everyone here is blind as heck. If they see you, they'll throw you out, but you can just run straight past them. Just watch out for this guy on the left. Okay. Fake name and former Dojima. Yeah, speaking of, this is stuff that was added to this game as well. This bit you have to do like the original, but then everything else from this point on is new to Kiwami. So it's more stuff that basically fills out the game. It's also very weird because this adds nothing to the plot. This guy is a member of the funeral staff. He's lost the mourning band, which means he can't get into the back. We're going to take it so that we can get into the back. But unfortunately, he's going to have noticed. He's going to take it back. He's going to run off. So we're going to go after him. Back inside. We're going to see him having a conversation with his boss, where he's going to proclaim immediately that he actually quits. At this point, we're going to leave again. Always gives you to the opposite door, I don't know why. I'm going to find him smoking, and at this point, he's going to make the declaration that he didn't sign up to this to become a cadaver for the Yakuza, so he's going to bugger off and become a vet instead. That did nothing to the plot. There he goes. And with that, we go over here and find his mourning band in this bin for some reason. Which also makes no logical sense, but here we are. And here we go. This lad right here is from the Omi Alliance. Out of everybody at this funeral, he's the only one that recognizes us. A little weird. Either way, we're going to do the usual. You know exactly what's about to happen. We're going to grab him, we're going to charge throw him, and we are, of course, going to do heat action. And we're going to go through the door immediately. And speak to Shinji. Okay, so. This is where I need to remember my stuff. 7 or 8 toughness C's. I don't remember. So we're going to buy a bunch of stuff from this lad. I'm going to buy 8 of these. And more importantly, we're going to buy the dagger. that's going to be very, very important for our early game. Alright, let's go. I forgot. You'll see why in a little bit. And the game's going to tutorialize us on how to use the first-person camera. So, there's our dad. There's Sarah. There's Dojima. There's Shimano. And there's Nishiki. Cool. And with that, it's time for Tojo HQ set piece. So, this room can go pretty fast. Hopefully everybody gathers up and doesn't move around too much. Table. Beautiful. Very, very nice. One hit is the most ideal you can do here. You can have up to 3 if the guy on the right decides to actually run away, which he does quite often. It's rather unfortunate when it does happen. I'm gonna grab the lantern. We're gonna start swinging because we don't want anybody to be behind us like that guy currently is. That's unfortunate. Well, let's do it the old-fashioned way and grab him and charge for him. Try not to get hit here if possible. Obviously, if we get hit, we lose some of our damage because of Destroy Secret Gorged. I should be doing the new combo, not the old combo. Because now a double light into strong actually kills the enemies instead of a triple light strong. Thanks to the extra damage we've got. Have you been playing along so far? Nope. Nope. Never does. So here, we're just gonna... That's a shame. Not the style I wanted, but... Equip knife. Heal. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, so because I'm on full HP, this guy, we're just gonna stab him. A little brutal, but hey ho. Everything should be the same in this chapter. Why do I keep changing the dragon? Stop that. But because we bought the healing items, we don't actually have to go and grab any of the other items that are around. If we can get a double here. Very nice. Again, I gotta remember to do the double light strong, not triple. Anytime you want to do a triple is if you can get multiple enemies. Which, don't ask what's happening right now, because I don't know. Terribleness, that's what's happening. I've got to get used to doing double light strong now. That's the big mistake I'm making right now. I already only hit one. Terrible. I'm not getting any multi-kills, which is the thing that's going to cause us to lose a bunch of time. Okay, so, up these stairs, 3 enemies, so we can take care of all of them. Sure, I guess. Kick the door, and we are, of course, going to spawn the Kiwami only optional fight here. It's not even optional because you have to do that. It's Majima. Alright, Majima. Alright. I already didn't hit this guy. Oh my god. Alright, thanks, Majima. This ain't going well. This is not going well. Probably gonna lose a bunch of time. Yeah, we've got less than a minute to get out of this and that's not happening. Ah, that sucks. I just need to get used to, like, new combos and stuff here now. The fact that I'm not full HP is going to make these guys not go down. That's why I didn't heal, is because I don't trust this bit. Okay. Right, if you've never seen a Yakuza Kiwami speedrun, you're about to be amazed. So, you remember how much you struggled with Shimano? And the fact that he has his giant HP Kiwami regen? Let me demonstrate. Inventory, full HP. Out of our inventory, grab Shimano, charge throw Shimano, get out our blade, and I want you to watch Shimano's HP bar. Hardest fight of my life. God, I love doing that. So, that is the damage glitch that you can get from using Max Crush. The damage glitch basically allows your next heat move to do an obscene amount of extra damage that you don't normally do in any heat attack. So all you need to do is you need to use Max Crush and then just do a charge throw. As long as you don't do another attack after that charge throw, your next heat action will do like almost a third extra, or sometimes no, way more than that actually. Like 2 to 3 times more damage than it should do. Okay, so Majima is now on the map. He's now waltzing around. We would prefer not to run into him if possible. But knowing this run, he's probably going to be right here, right in the way. Thank God he's... Yeah, he is. Cool, that's probably run over. Okay, good, he's not. So we're going to get the 2 items in here we need to grab. The silver coin and the Stamina Spark. Yeah, I know you're still there. This is actually good for me that he's still there. They're not aggro onto me? How? Bizarre. Alright. It's probably the nicest Majima spawn we could have had. Other than him just not being here. But if we had to have a spawn, that's fine. In here, we want to grab 2 items. We're going to grab the dog food, and we're going to grab the mineral water. We're now going to go to the pawn shop over here, and we're going to go sell some stuff off. Please don't be in the way again. Alright. That's what today's like, is it? Okay. We're going to sell the 2 items we just got from the coin lockers, so the coin and the Stamina Spark. We're then going to buy, more importantly, the iron plate and the elder belly warmer. Going to immediately equip the elder belly warmer. The elder belly warmer gives you extra damage depending on the amount of enemies there are in a fight. This is going to cause us to do an insane amount of damage early on, especially with the extra damage level up that we now have. And more importantly, we're going to head over to Tenkaichi, and we're going to go speak to our good old friend over here, Utsunomiya Bob. What up, Bob? Hi? I'm surprised that actually cancelled that out. Gotta go fast level 1. Stamina level 1 allows us to run even further, unsurprisingly. Cool. Right. That's everything in this chapter, pretty much. Yep. That is everything in this chapter, pretty much. So everything else should go the same way that it usually does as of this point. We're now going back to the bar. Hey, ice cream.
New emotes food pog.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had, if you haven't seen, we've got 3 new emotes. Fruit Pog, Fruit Blol, and Fruit D. I quite like all of them. That's a fight spawn right there. I don't like that. But we should be fine just running from it. I don't know what just happened to the camera there. I blinked. Anyway, we're going to go back into Bacchus and we're going to find a little girl with a gun. No. Seriously. And then we're going to take her home with us, because why not? And then we're going to find some absolute assholes trying to hurt a dog, and we're just going to beat them up instead. And your favourite? I like it a lot. I like it a hell of a lot. Alright, so, grab the main dude, swing him around as per usual. It's going to get rid of 3 people, including him. And then we're going to go and grab the bike here. Hope not to get hit. Yep, good stuff. Thanks to the Elder Belly Warmer and the extra level of attack, though, it doesn't matter because we can still take everybody out in one hit. Except for this guy, who decided to stay all the way over here. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. So, the dog food, the water, and the iron plate that we all bought are for this part here because we need to help the dog and save the dog. And for that, we need food and water, but the water can't be drunk unless it's in a plate. Cool. This time we just have to wait through a whole bunch of dialogue. And then we go. With that, Haruka collapses and we gotta get her back to Serena, not before a dramatic phone call with Date. Off we go. I moved away specifically to not do that to him, but oh well. So if you go to the right, there's an extra fight that you have to do, so instead we're going to head down this way here. I'm bumping into everyone, this is terrible. And we're going to get into a fight as soon as we get here. I don't know why I tried to skip that, I know that's not even a cutscene. So, we're going to use Beast Throw here. Hopefully they all stay reasonably together so that we can actually pull this off. Come here. Stop running away. Not close enough. This is getting ever so close to a reset. This is getting very, very close to a reset. Not happy with the way this is going. Can't skip this until the cutscene transitions into the next cutscene, so hold off on that for a couple of seconds, and there. Alright, so we're now going to head to the Millennium Tower. So, and there's the dog. Right. End of this chapter should go pretty smoothly. Hopefully. We're going to skip to the right here to try and load a trigger a little earlier. There we go. 3 dialogue options. The bottom option is the quickest one. We're off. And even though the next trigger is located in front of the Millennium Tower, it's actually a little further out here. There you go. You can actually miss this trigger and miss the cutscene, which is bad because then you have to come back and get it. So make sure you don't run too far ahead.
So yeah, さっき警官に呼び止められた時、よくとっさにあんな嘘を思いついたな。
Cool. Right, now time for the final fight of this chapter. Looking at time, we're probably going to lose a little bit. Nice. So, speaking of the Yomi Alliance, here comes familiar looking face, alright? It's Hayashi, so here's how we're going to deal with Hayashi. Alright, I don't have any bloody heat yet, do I? I'm supposed to grab him. Oh. That might use up a few extra hits, unfortunately. We'll see. I was hoping this guy would be close enough. Not good. Not good. Alright, chapter 5, so... we need to remember... not you... that's it. We need to remember in this chapter we are going to go and do a sub-story really quickly because we need to get a whole bunch of money for later on. Need to speak to Date to move the story along here. So we're going to go and taxi over to the story, and then we're going to do this sub-story before we carry it on. Otherwise, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble in a couple of chapters' time. Oh. Alright, this should be pretty quick. So instead of going to the story, we go down here and we find this guy. This guy is a road troll. He likes to steal people's money, so we're gonna put an end to that. We're gonna fight him. Heck, giving him money. So. Change to beast, grab him before he hits you, throw him, stomp on him. Good. Nice and quick. Our reward for this is going to be a pair of leech gloves. These leech gloves, when equipped and you grab an enemy, will drain them of their heat. Now, of course, we already have a move that gives us heat for grabbing people at the start of the fight, so there's actually no point in using them. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to end up selling them almost immediately. Run into the bathroom here. These hobos are gonna suddenly have guns for some reason.
Nah, Anta.
No, I don't know why either, but... we get saved by the legend himself, Gary Buster Holmes. Love you, Gary. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the weapon shop, and we're going to sell the leech gloves that we just got for, as you can see, a cool $500,000. And we're off. So more importantly, before we carry on, what we want to do is we want to unequip all of our equipment. We're coming up to a bit with the Colosseum where we aren't allowed to have anything equipped. So moving along, grabbing this. This is a coin locker key for something that we're going to be selling in about 2 chapters time, I believe. 2 or 3. God damn it. And we're going to go and meet this legendary informant called the Florist. Before the Florist will give us the information that we want, he's going to say that we need to do him a favor, which is going to come in the form of the Colosseum. Pretty much every single Yakuza game has a Colosseum of some variety. And this is obviously Yakuza 1's. Lad doesn't know how to put on a shirt. Yes. Okay, so most of this is going to look exactly the same as what we used to do before. That's rude. D. Feldman, grab D. Feldman, charge throw D. Feldman, punch D. Feldman. You must die. G. Pramuk. Does he say that in OG Yakuza 1 or not? I assume not. Grab G Pramuk. Charge throw G Pramuk. Heat action G Pramuk. And it's time for the legend himself. Good old Gary Buster Holmes. So, here's what we do against old Gary now. You used to have to wait to do a second attack. Here's what we're going to do. Charge throw Gary, heat attack. That's it. That's all you have to do. So because of the extra damage we've got, we don't have to wait around to hit Gary with a second attack before that. So, easy peasy. What do we got? We just got the Majima fight left. Or I guess the Hobo fight as well. It's up for a fight, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. The Forest is going to show us his underground surveillance system. We're going to see Date in trouble. And we're going to save Date. But not before we equip our knife and our Elder Belly Warmer again. We've definitely used up way more knife hits than I would like to at this point, but it should be fine. I know where I can supplement for normal moves if I have to. Cool. You'll see on the left-hand side there is an old friend of ours. We'll be seeing him next chapter. Don't worry. Okay. Date's being beaten up by hobos, as you do. So to start off with, grab one of them, doesn't matter who. Beast throw. And then normal attacks. Not too bad. Right. And with that, Haruka has been taken by Majima, so we have to go and get her back. Date is not doing very well at the whole babysitting thing. First taxi options, the hotel district. So this is one of, apart from the very start of the game, this is one of only 2 times where Majima is not actually roaming around on the map because he's in a fixed location. So we don't have to worry about him here. Ugh, there we go. Now it's time to play baseball with Uncle Majima. I'm on Brawler right now, right? Yes. Stop, Majima. Again, not the style I want. Before he gets his stream off. I got a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna have to do everything normally. I really wanted the baseball bat, not the guy, but sure. Yeah. Not great. It's fine. Alright. That's the end of that chapter. I'm fairly certain I can't ever attain my gold in this chapter ever again. Because of the old route being much faster here. So I'll have to delete my gold there, but it's a nice 30-second time save. We'll take that. We'll take that. Right. Chapter 6. Chapter 6, we've got a couple of new things to it. We're going to leave immediately. We're going to get accosted by one of the homeless guys, Mogusa. He's going to tell us that the florist actually has a favor to ask of us. So it's off to see the florist. So you know the drill. We've got to run down to Purgatory. We don't have enough completion points at this point for stamina level 2 just yet, so we're not going to. This is the only trouble is we have to keep going the very long walk to get back to the florist in this game. This is not the first time, and it's not the end time, unfortunately. Money big deal in this run? Yes. We need a minimum of 300k for the story later on, but we also need a bit more money because we're going to buy some guns. But you don't have to worry about money because you'll see basically, essentially we need something like 1.2 million yen in total. A bit less than that. But we've pretty much got, not all of it, but most of it at this point. Or at least most of the way there. The Kamaki Shot Stopper. This used to be something we used in the run a lot. I had a suspicion you were going to do that, Sunshine. You want to make sure you don't get hit, because again, you want to keep max HP for max damage with Destroy Secret Gorged. But that guy is a pain because he usually does hit you with a shot. That's why I like to do an extra dodge, just in case, because you all saw that shot coming towards me. That was not nice. The shot stopper used to be something that we used in the run in its very first iteration. Now it's just here. Even though it looks like you have the choice to not do the tutorial, you have to. It is the illusion of choice and you don't actually have a choice. On the way through, we're going to grab this coin locker key, because, yep, ironically enough, we're going to be... hello? I did not grab it earlier. Why is it not there? The fuck? Did I grab it earlier? I must have grabbed it earlier. Am I crazy? I'm going crazy. I'm going absolutely crazy. I must have grabbed it earlier. Oh well. But the thing that we grabbed from there earlier is an item that we're going to be selling. I did pick it up. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going crazy then. I swear I didn't. That's that 4 hours of sleep kicking in right there. So on the way out, we're going to get a little bit more story. This is going to be Aoki, who supposedly died a long time ago. Or is it Tamra? One of the two. Either way, they're alive. Here's Tamra. He's alive. Who cares? This is his one and only spotlight in the run. This might be right about not enough. Usually I get about 6 to 7, which is quite nice. I had to get up early today, so... That's why we did early stream for Yakuza 6 earlier and now this. But I'm fairly certain this run is not going to be sub 2. Like, I'm pretty confident it's not going to be sub 2. Where am I going again? Batting Center.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Natsu, thank you for the host. Hope you're doing well tonight. Batting Center. I always forget here. I don't know why this is the part where I forget where I'm going after, like, that really long conversation. Anyway, Majima is back on the map, by the way. He can be up here. It's completely random where he spawns. It's not like Shakedown where he's got, like, a minimum. Right. I'm just gonna stab Takashi, don't worry about it. Kim, thank you for the host. Congrats on winning the host gacha. Alright, so. The Bee King. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch back to Beast. We're going to grab the Bee King. We're going to use the charge throw to do a lot of damage. I'm going to shimmy on to the left, grab this bench and start warping. And I'm going to miss, which is bad because now I've lost my damage and they're going to hit me. And now I've got this ashtray, which is terrible. Get off me. Thanks. Well, that's a shame. That sucks. Yeah, we really do, don't we? Alright, so. We now need to go to the Club Debler. We need to be very careful on the way because there's a sub-story down this road. I want to be at full HP. Probably should have waited until I was in the actual club. Those 3 people on the right there without the umbrellas are a sub-story. Avoid that. This is one of the times in the run where Majima has a very, very high chance to spawn here. He is there on the left. I can actually see him. Perfect. Good. This guy in front of us in the purple jacket is a fight spawn. So we can just walk past him. Not too bad, I guess. Hey, idiot, don't use the heat attack here, for the love of God. Actually, wait, no, this is the right one. No, do use the heat attack here, idiot. It's when we come back later that we don't. Alright, so. This is why I want my full HP. This is the Otobe family. We're going to grab somebody here, doesn't matter who. As long as we can hit the guy in front of us, aside with the person. Shimmy over here, grab table, and hopefully don't get hit again. Boy, I hate this. I hate this so much. See, because we got hit, that's going to mean that we do less damage. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this. Cool. bad. It's just Shota left, right? Do I have to heal for Shota? I feel like I don't have to heal for Shota. I'm just gonna stab him anyway. If I say I don't have to start to heal for Shota, Majima can spawn right here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does not. I'm really hoping he does not. He has not, so that's good. I'm not gonna bother healing for Shota. I can't be asked. My name is Vash. Thank you for the host. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm not gonna heal. It's fine. I hate that fight because usually you take a hit in it. I probably should heal, but Shota's only got 1 HP bar. I don't think he survives getting stabbed. I'm certain he doesn't. I'm certain it's just he dies, so we'll just carry on anyway. Do 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 do. But this is what I mean in that, like, if you manage to not get hit up until, like, this point. Actually, no, I'm gonna heal before. I know where I'm gonna heal. If you manage to get through this, like, no damage, you save so much time. Like, you have so much more damage, you save so much more time. It's so much nicer. Forest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kuro. So that I can, power bomb the first guy into the other two. Power bomb. Just so I can max heat. I can heat attack with Beast the guy into the other two. I am very tired. I'm glad this is no reset at this point. Cool. Oh yeah, Date's drunk. Great. Let's go save Date, I guess. More like save Reina from drunk Date. Right, so we're going to be taxiing back on down to Tenkaichi. And when we taxi on down to Tenkaichi, this is going to be one of those times where Majima has a chance to turn up, which is a shame. Is this where I grab... This is where I grab stamina too, yeah. So here's the problem, is when you run down Tenkaichi, you don't have that many ways to de-aggro Majima if he spawns. Bob. The only thing you can really do is run back to Bob and speak to Bob. Thankfully, he's not here right now. But we're going to be taxiing to that taxi on Tenkaichi a couple of times, and it's the same every time in that we don't have any ways of dealing with Majima if he spawns there. So if he spawns there, we're in a lot of trouble and we have to essentially go back to Bob. Let's meet Date's daughter. Careful when you turn around, because the first hitbox, if you turn around that direction, the first hitbox you can hit is Haruka, not the door. So just be very careful. Here's Date's daughter. Up to no good. Soliciting herself for money for her boyfriend. So, Date's daughter, her boyfriend visits a bar called Shellac over in the Champion District. We're going to head over there, figure out where he is, what he's up to. Which is ironic because he's at Stardust and it's right there. But we have to go past, unfortunately. So again, all these times that we're running across Kamurocho are the times where we have to be just a little careful for all of these Majima spawns. The Majima spawns are the danger in that we don't have any way of dealing with him at this point. If we get into a fight with Majima, like if the worst comes to worst and we have to fight Majima, it's not the end of the world. That's a fight spawn right there, so that's good. That means Majima shouldn't be here. Majima in the any percent. Of here you want, yes, you're a friend, and then Yamazaki 25. Majima in the any percent actually isn't that much of a problem, because Majima in any percent is only about a 15-second time loss. You have to go through, like, some starting dialogue, you have to go through some end dialogue after that. But the nice thing about Majima in any percent is that when you beat him for the first time, he's going to go over to in front of the Millennium Tower, and the hitbox for the Millennium Tower, where he spawns, is really generous. Like, it's one of the most generous hitboxes I've ever seen in the Yakuza series. So, what we can do is we can actually... Basically, if you have to fight him, you won't fight him again because it's more of a confirmation prompt. And you're never going to get into that confirmation prompt. Whereas the New Game Plus run of this has a fully done Majima Everywhere system for damage. So, because of that, literally, New Game Plus has to deal with Majima more, and they also have to worry about, like, ammo count for their shotguns and stuff like that. So, Majima in New Game Plus is a problem, but in any percent, he's not actually that much of a problem. Going to heal real quick. Use this guy. That should take care of him, hopefully, because he's the... Oh, almost. He's the worst one in this enemy pack, so I'm just going to spin. Take care of pretty much everybody. Good fight. Good fight. I'll take that. So, Date's run off to deal with Saya's abusive boyfriend, Shota. We're going to go and rescue Date once again. I did not start running before I went down the stairs, which is a problem. In Kiwami, if you do not start running before you go down the stairs, you actually slow walk down them. Also, for some reason, my Hannah is broken and still has her schoolgirl outfit. She's supposed to be in her normal clothes here. I don't know why she's in a schoolgirl outfit here. My game is just bugged. It's weird. I don't understand. I've tried verifying the cache as well. Pink Street entrance here, damn it. What can you expect from Yakuza 5's finale? Trash. That's harsh, but I'm not joking. It's genuinely bad. Oops, almost rolled past the place. Alright, so. Because I have full HP, I should be able to just... Not what I wanted to do. Really not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Forgot he was too close to the actual table. Guess I won't do another heat move then. That was terrible. That was a very bad fight. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to grab someone, use a beast throw against 3 of them, but because I grabbed Shota and he was too close to the table, instead I smacked him on the table. And then I didn't do the heat move properly. Even worse. Still, I saved 38 seconds. Cool. Chapter 7. Chapter 7, right. This is going to go pretty much the same way for the most part. We're going to head over to Pink Street, where we're going to get our tattoo touched up. We're also going to go get some information on Mizuki's dead body. Pink Street. Imagine remembering where the taxi points are. Imagine always walking into that bike. Every single run. Doesn't matter the run. Always run into it. No fight spawn here is good. You can get a fight spawn right outside the tattoo parlor here, which is a pain in the ass because you have to run back and speak to the guy on the street corner to despawn it. Better than fighting it, at least. Alright, so back to Serena. So back to the same taxi we just got off at. Taxi back over to Tenkaichi Street. Excuse me, please. Tenkaichi. Once again, hoping to not see Majima right here. Good. I also like it when there's not that many NPCs here, because then I can just run in a straight line. And it's also easier to see if Majima is around or not. So, good news, once again, Haruka's been kidnapped. Second time in the game. Good job, Date. So we need to go find Haruka, we need to get some information, so we're going to start by heading to Theatre Square. I'm fairly certain that in this bit, because we're with Date, you can't have Majima on the map. 100% there are no sub-stories on the map. You can tell here the lady who was supposed to be here with the sub-story on the corner is not here. That's a fine fight spawn, so we'll just carry on. Perfect. So, Aoki here has seen Haruka in Club Sega. Oops, it's me going the wrong way. So we're going to go in here, have this conversation here. They have seen Haruka in a park somewhere. I have to be very careful there because Date's talk hitbox is a little larger than the exit door. And we're going to go and taxi over to the top right-hand part of the map. This guy here is the fight spawn. One in the park as well. Down we go. And we want to speak to this guy. That's a really weird fight spawn there. Oh, okay. Threaten him twice. And we're going to go, and we have to now look at every single park. Bad fight spawn, but somehow hasn't noticed me yet. Very lucky. If it noticed me earlier, we could have despawned it with Date's conversation, but that's fine. Shichibuku Street West. Once again, because we're with Date, no sub-stories were spawned, so we don't have to worry about avoiding Pocket Circuit right now. Pocket Circuit spawns right there. If you walk into it, that is a loss of about 1 minute and 30 seconds to 1 minute 45. Basically, it would kill the run. Basically, it would absolute outright kill the run. So, we're not walking into that. Again, no sub-story. Okay, I don't know why it stopped me there, but sure. And here we go. So, we're now going to go follow this mysterious organization into Starburst, where we're going to get into a fight. Haruka is here. There's going to be some Matrix shenanigans where Date gets shot in the arm. And we are going to deal with these guys. We're going to grab this guy. Good fight. Didn't lose any damage. Very good. That means we don't have to worry about the dealer fight. Good. I can do the very quick setup for the dealer fight. So, I'm going to take Haruka back to the homeless place, because apparently that's the safest place for a girl to be. But we're actually going to go and do a tiny bit of filler. So, because we're going to go and meet Nishiki in a little bit, we got some time to burn. We're going to leave, and Mogasa here is going to tell us about an illegal underground gambling hall. Majima is on the map at this point with Haruka, which is a pain. So we do have to be a little careful about him. Tenkaichi Street entrance. Beautiful. You can see that we have 500,000, so we're just going to be a little careful. Please don't be here. Beautiful. Very beautiful. You can go either way towards the Millennium Tower that you want. I like to go this way because there's a conversation the other way, and the road here is a bit wider, so I can take a little bit of an extra loop around if I need. Plus I can see if there's a fight spawn ahead, which there is. Thankfully, it's a singular guy. It's that guy there on the left. Don't have to worry about him. So you need a minimum of 100,000 yen to get in here. The nice thing is we're going to get that 100,000 yen the second that we come out. More importantly, we're going to get an item right now. before we go and do the gambling. It is this coin locker key here. This is for a diamond plate. This is for a lot of money, as you'll see in a little bit. So, here comes gambling, and here comes a really weird thing about Yakuza Kiwami's PC port. So, the gambling here is completely rigged. How this is supposed to work and how it works on PS4 is you're supposed to make 5 bets. You are supposed to win every single one of these bets. At that point, the dealer is going to get up and leave in a cutscene. When he comes back, you make one final bet, at which point, Haruka gets mad. Haruka gets mad for the first time and basically accuses this guy of cheating after she loses once because she wins 5 times in a row beforehand. Turns out he is cheating. Hence why it's odd when you lose a bet in the middle like that. Like, she is supposed to win every single bet for some reason. But knows why? She is a god of gambling. Actually, while we're here, do I have the time? I might do. I have just enough time.
Yeah.
Channel bet is about to happen, folks. You're gonna have 5 minutes on this bet. Good luck. This is a hard one to call. Ah, you fucker. Well, I have to heal because of that. He actually hit me real early. I wasn't expecting that. And now it's not in the middle with everybody else. Oh, that sucks. Well, this is bad. I hate this fight. This fight is terrible. If you miss... At least they're dead now. You got a couple of minutes to bet on that, whether you think we're going to hit sub 2 in this run or not. After this showing. Yes, I will be extending. Always do. Okay, note to self, go sell the items. Go grab the items. Okay, so. We're going to get a phone call. It is time for the meeting with Nishiki, but before that, we're going to go do a little bit of spring cleaning. We're going to go over to the coin lockers. We're going to get our 2 items that we have got the locker key for the painting and the plate. And we're going to head down to Ebisu Pawn again. We're going to be very careful because there's fucking Majima. Good shit. We're going to have to go the long way. Go on, buddy. Nice spawn. Fuck you. I'm not going to slow my roll. Fuck you. Well, at least this way we're not going to run into Mesu King by accident this time. I had it in mind and I was ready to avoid it, but no, Majima's here instead. So, with that, we now have a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. So, time for us to head over to drop Haruka off, and then we're going to go and have the meeting with Nishiki. Up with the east. What a pain in the backside. Oh well. But yep, the channel point prediction is for whether you think we're going to hit sub 2 with this run or not. Honestly, don't blame people for saying no this time around. I would probably say no myself. I was originally going to have it as PB question mark, but at this point it's pretty obvious. Well, I say that. But it is pretty obvious. here's Nishiki. So Nishiki's gone full heel turn into a baddie, etc. We are going to be dealing with his family members right here. I'll start by grabbing this guy in front of us. Hit these guys behind. Wow, that gave me the biggest split of enemies yet. It's a shame. Terrible. Not good. And we're gonna go outside and we're gonna fight another familiar face if you've seen K2. It's Shindo. Hello, Shindo. Looks way better in the Dragon Engine than he does here, to be honest. Hey, Shindo. Knife. That didn't kill him. Huh. I guess because I'm not on full HP, I have to do a full combo, don't I? Yeah, I do. Bad fight. Bad fight. Bad fight. Alright. More cutscenes, I forgot. I thought I was in Yakuza 0 for a second there. We're not. Sadly, we're not. Big old time loss. Good. Right. Chapter 8. We're going to start by going to our soul tree. We're going to be going and getting Azure Dragon Spirit, Heat Gauge +1, Climax Heat Gauge +2, Essence of the Beast Torment, which we're not actually going to use, Climax Heat Power 2, and Climax Heat Gauge +3. And more importantly, it's Goemon time. We're now going to head over to the Hobo Park, where once again Haruka is going to get kidnapped for the third time in this game. Great. Great. So, very important we don't walk into Pocket Circuit right here. Well, not right here, but as we come out. So, basically, all of the different color gangs in the city, the blue gang, the red gang, and the white gang are all going to be starting up some shit right here, and we got to find out which one of them took Haruka. Spoilers, it was none of them. We'll get to that. So, off we go to find Haruka. Out we go. We're going to be taxiing to Shichifuku Street West. And this is our first point. As I said earlier, we have to be very careful not to walk into Pocket Circuit. It is very, very imperative that we do not walk into Pocket Circuit, which is right there on the left. So just go to the right and go here and you're fine. And then there's these guys. Cool. Okay. So, this is also the taxi that I have to remember not to go the wrong way for. So, we're going to change to Beast, grab the guy, and that's the end of that fight. Simple as that. We are thankfully doing a insanely good amount of damage at this point. Once again, when we come out of this park to taxi, we must remember not to run into Pocket Circuit. So, don't go the quickest way, because the quickest way will cost you a minute and a half. Avoid all of this, go over to this taxi, and we're going to go to Pink Street instead of Park Boulevard East. So. Actually, would it be better to save this for the way back? Question mark? I don't know. Either way, we need to go and open up the weapons shop. So. Keeping an eye out for any fight spawns, etc. That's actually a good one. Good. I was hoping it'd aggro onto me because these three right here are a fight spawn. Speak to this guy. We're going to pay him 30,000. He's going to give us the password to the weapon shop. And we're off. Fight spawn is there, that's good. And we're going to go and do this fight here. This is the leader of the White Gang. This is Shiraki. We're going to change to Beast immediately. Oh, we are Beast. Grab him, use the challenge throw, as you know. Grab a weapon. I'd prefer the baseball bat because the baseball bat is actually better. It's a shame. Now I'm doing less damage. Again, I'd like the baseball bat, thanks. Yakuza Kiwami, the only Yakuza game where using a baseball bat is worthwhile. With that, we now need to go to the weapon shop. So we have to run across Kamurocho, and this is where this becomes a bit of a problem, because we have to avoid good old Majima. Some stories on the map. That's a bad fight spawn. Good. Go to the left here to avoid that sub-story there. And into the pawn shop. The actual pawn shop. That's what's in a bind, please. Thank you very much. That's the special passcode that we bought. Let's speak to this guy. We're going to buy... Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And a 9mm. Leaves us with 308k. So we used to buy 5 shotguns and 3 pistols. We now buy 1 pistol and 6 shotguns. And now we're gonna head over to Debola, where not being full HP might fuck me over. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what happens. Another bad fight spawn. Should be fine. Should be fine because I held my stamina. You saw how close that got to me just then. It was very lucky. Yes, Majima can be on the map at this point, so we are being a little careful about that. Keeping our eye open. Note to self, don't be an idiot. Don't use the heat attack here. Don't use the heat attack. Just charge throw him. Just charge throw him. Just charge throw him. Do not, as fun as it is, don't throw him over the balcony. You need your heat. Good. Double skippable cutscene. And we're going to go down there and deal with those two. This is a bit of a tricky fight, especially casually, because one of these guys has Majima's Breaker style from Yakuza 0. We're going to stab him. We're absolutely going to stab him, because we don't want him in this fight. It's the guy on the right. So... Knife. Still have enough damage, thankfully. Switching to Brawler. More importantly, switching to Gun. Gonna run over to this side of the room. Get hit by this guy, unfortunately. Could you stop? Holy shit. Because of that, you're not dead. You're just gonna dodge forever because I hate you and you're like this. Goemon. Good fight. I don't remember how the other brother fights in the original. Same. What I do know is that in OG Yakuza 1 speedrun, you can actually despawn one of them by throwing them out of bounds. Fun. Very fun. We don't have that many out of bounds things in the Yakuza speedruns. We have the out of bounds with Yakuza 5, but that's about it. Please no Majima spawn here. I will be very upset. I'll have to go back in and out of Debola. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Tap only his runs have them. Yeah. It's true. It's very true. We need tap to run this so we can get working out of bounds. Right, and with that, we are going to head over to Yokohama. Yes, that Yokohama. And we're going to go and save character from the Snake Flower Triad.
横浜へ向かう準備はできたのか
Get sent to the Shadow Realm. Hell yeah. We're going to save a tiny bit of time. Shut up, Shimano. Cool. Okay, so. Shotgun time. The boy forgot to equip a shotgun. Whoops. Oh well. Anybody want some Peking duck? No, not abilities, moron. Gun. I'll run past everybody here so I can shoot everybody with gun. Why is that guy going on the right? I don't understand. I really don't want to get hit by these guys. I don't like how... I was going to say little damage these guys are all taking. Kind of bad. There's the guy with the large HP bar. Oh, that sucks. The guy with the large HP bar is right here. Because this guy does not get hit with gun. So, he needs to get hit with something other than gun. Which is usually one of the swords, but I'm on this side for once, so it's fine. More stabbing. Hello. No. No to the guy with the pole. Mm-mm. We don't deal with him. He's a pain in the ass. He just gets a stabbing. Actually, I can take care of the guys up here with just normal attacks, can't I? Yeah. Son. Do I have a fresh gun on? I do. I forgot, because I'm not paying attention. I meant to shoot the chefs, not that guy. Oh well. Okay, this chef being alive is a little surprising. There we go. Yo. It's because I don't have full HP. That's fine. This is not great. I'm running out of them there healing items. Okay. Lao Kalong! You can probably guess what's about to happen here. I'm gonna grab Lao Kalong, we're gonna lob Lao Kalong, and I'm gonna stab Lao Kalong. Well, there goes his HP. I'm actually very quickly gonna try and run and grab that healing item that's here. Ooh, it's a stamina spot. Please stop. Have to punch him real fast at this point to make sure that he doesn't go into his field of heat. Even if he does, we should be able to end the fight anyway. But by punching him, he's going to drop his swords. I hate you. Oh, I see. It's one of these days. Is it, Lao Column? It's one of those days. All right, cool. I hate this game. Right, with that, it's time for the shooting segment. Now, the nice thing is the shooting segment in Yakuza Kiwami compared to Yakuza 0 has mouse controls. And they're very, very good. Which means we're just going to shoot everybody real fast. Oh yeah. I really wish they backpatched mouse controls into the shooting section for 0, but it is what it is. Mind you, my shooting isn't great today. Sir, where are you going? Sir, please. Calm down. So for these trucks, much like in Yakuza, just deal with the guy in front. Don't bother with the guy with the shotgun. Literally doesn't matter. So if you're struggling with this bit on Legend, ignore the shotgun guy. Who cares? One of these days I'll hit. Didn't hide in time. This isn't going well so far. Definitely not going well so far. Nice rocket. Alright. Shouts to 15 bullet revolver, by the way. Missing that first hit ain't great. Okay. Yep, losing time. Losing time was a bad set piece. Alright, now we're gonna do our final move upgrade of the run. Hello? Thanks for not lefty padding, I suppose. Cool, so final move upgrade of the run. Where are we? Hate that every time. 4 to the left of our soul here, so that we go all the way over to currency gauge +5. Because we don't get that. And we want to go down here, and we want to carry on getting our attack buffs in this tree. So we're gonna get our HP boosted all the way up to here. Trying to move to this one. So +16. So most of the Yakuza runs, we don't actually, like, get HP at any point. The reason why we have to here is because our attack buffs are literally hidden behind the HP stuff.
Oh my god.
Nice. Yo, X-Play. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. What record raid? Yo, nice. I'm playing like shit. Don't try and speedrun on 4 hours of sleep. Trust me. I'm very tired and I ran into the blood. So you'll see there's a whole bunch of blood all on the floor. Basically, Reina and Shinji have been stabbed / shot. Arasade. Ran into the blood again. And we gotta go across Kamurocho and find them. Now, you can't stray off the beaten path here. You have to follow the road that has the blood on it, because there are hidden triggers along the road. You don't have to go exactly on the blood to get these conversation dialogues, but I'm walking too close to them because I'm stupid. Now, sub-stories and Majima are on the map, so we're going to have to be a little careful as to not trigger them, but we are probably going to trigger some of them. 57, 54, yo, nice. That sub-story on the left. Good job for that. No Majima yet has me very worried. So that fight spawn just despawned out of existence. That was weird. No Majima is always a nice sight. Cool. Stop bullying Kiwami. Doing old route? Nah, I'm doing new route. But like I said, I've only had 4 hours sleep, so I'm not playing well. Very, very tired. We spent like an hour resetting to Majima, and I was just like, eh, fuck it, I can't be asked anymore. Watch out for this guy in front. Here's a sub-story. Oh, wait. And off we go. A cup of tea did not do good enough for me before this run. Cool. So, now we get into our big set piece here. I made a prediction bet to see if I would hit sub 2. Those who are voting yes should be very worried at this point. Very, very worried at this point. That's worrying. I don't know how I missed this guy, but I'm upset about that. I don't want to waste a singular shotgun round on him, so get out. Already wasted too many shotgun rounds. Anyway, we're going to be spamming shotgun shots in the rest of this part. No. I know he's probably not going to hit me, but I've had times in the past where he's literally aggroed onto me and just killed me, so... We're going to hope for a no there. Keep forgetting about that. I only hit the one of them. I guess I have to wait half a second for this guy to fully spawn in. That sucks. That's nice though. That's very satisfying. Taking everybody down here in one shot is very, very nice. I thought I aimed a bit too far to the right there, so I'm kind of surprised. No. Hate that guy to the right. The amount of times he's clobbered me there and caused me to lose my max damage is infuriating. One shot. One shot. This is nice. Okay, cool. I'm going to the pistol for now. Because everything here is single shot for a while. Just don't get hit by this guy, forehead. Do it. Fuck you. I hate that guy so much. Changing the new route. Bunch of stuff. We get a couple of upgrades early. I have one more shotgun. I did not shoot you. Interesting. Sake. Grab that one. Thank you. Whee! That's nice. Excuse me. Yeah, he did. No! I hate you. I hate you so much. I was hoping to shoot him so that he would not do that. You want to mind your bullshit, sir? Thanks. At least I don't have to heal for bloody Arase, but mind your bullshit. Note to self-equip going on. Why does that taste weird? Why does my water taste weird? Ew. My water tastes slightly metallic. Ugh. Awful. Ugh. We've been having some problems with our boiler the last couple of days. I tried to have a bath last night, right? And bloody... The first time I ran my bath, I didn't get any hot water. I had to run it again. Did not want to hit Arase there. Oh. Hey, Arase, old buddy, old pal. Bye. wonder if I could just use the normal heat attack there. Might be able to, actually. I'm fairly certain it's just like bad water getting filtered through. It's fine. Yeah. Yeses, we're not hitting sub 2 in this run. I can guarantee you that right now. This was the easiest no bet of your lives. Yeses, you're in trouble. Wait, Pink Street entrance. God, I didn't fuck that up. I forgot where I was going for half a second. I was like, wait, I'm going to Tenkaichi. No, I'm not. Hold on a second. Wait, what do I have equipped right now? I am going on equipped, right? What are we doing? Beast for the first fight, obviously. I'm gonna need a shotgun. Sub 2 is hard. It's not. It's really not. I'm just tired. Now, if you said sub 350 and Yakuza 0 was hard, I'd fully agree. Very much agree. I'm glad they aggroed onto me, considering this fight spawn is here. Lads, leave me the fuck be. Sir. 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 This is supposed to be the bet where people can make easy money by betting no. Dear oh dear. Y'all made mistakes. Even at the time I said don't bet on yes. And y'all were like, oh, you know what? I'm sure Fruit can do it. Don't bet on tired, half asleep, half cold Fruit. He doesn't do very well. Now, awake but cold Fruit. He does well. This guy's amazing shirt. You're a rebel with no points. We gotta run? Yeah, sure. I mean, we do. But yeah, sure. I'm tired but warm Fruit? No. I very rarely PB when I'm tired. Please no Majima. Good, no Majima. Cool. It's the fight spawn there. I'm surprised it didn't notice me. I kind of wish it had just in case. Just in case of Majima shenanigans, but should be fine. Guys on the right. Guys on the right means that Majima won't be here up until like the midpoint, so we should be fine. That's fine because of that fight spawn. Lads, don't like that you just split right off there. Fuck you. Give me a minor heart attack. Thank you for the congrats on the 6 PB. That was a good run. Other than 2 splits, that was a very good run. Sub whatever the hell we got. Sub 220. Sub 220 in Yakuza 6 is a fun time. You hit me. I hate you. You are a piece of shit. Alright, hey, you want a bottle? Yeah, you do. Terrible. Terrible. I gave up. I actually gave up in that fight. Oh. I just completely gave up. I should have grabbed the other sword, but I was just like, fuck it. I've already been hit twice. Okay. More importantly, we're going to equip a shotgun ahead of time. I've got 30 shots left, which should be more than enough. I'm going to use one healing item. I should probably wait until later for that. Got my spare stance spark. Don't walk into the conversation, numbnuts. There you go. Good job. You remembered. Gold star for you. Good job. Please no Majima on the way. I'll be very mildly upset. Okay, we're good. Well, we used to use the bottle back in the day when we didn't have max crush strats, because the thing is, the bottle from blunt becomes a bladed weapon. So what we'd do is we'd use the bottle. We'd use the bottle on the normal enemies first to break it, and then for the guy with the big HP bar, we'd stab him. Simple as that. Very simple as that. Those are exceptionally old strats. Those are like 2-3-year-old strats at this point. Thank fuck for that. Alright, back we go. Please don't imagine he spawns here quite frequently. He is not this time. Old school strats on this route. Yeah, that's how this works. No fight spawn here means there's something around the corner. I don't see it. What the fuck? There's a chance it was a Majima around. That one's gonna fuck me. Here we go. That'll despawn it. Hehe. That's why I keep that conversation around, just in case. It's an awful conversation to walk into, but at the same time, if it despawns the enemy spawn like that, it's not awful anymore, is it? Yeah, yes, as I got 14 minutes to end this run, and I can guarantee you right now that's not happening. I can guarantee you that is not happening. Oh well. I appreciate your faith and your belief, even when telling you don't do this. It's nice to think that we are essentially in the last 20 minutes of the run, though. Like, Kiwami is a nice fast run at this point. I really can't wait for 6 on PC to see what we can do with that. It's easily sub 2 loadless on PC already, but with the extra FPS gains, it's going to be real nice. Hello. Glitch through that wall, I swear to God. So this is why you need the 300,000 here. You need to buy the Shangri-La membership card from this guy. You can buy it from him for either 500k or 300k. He will actually accept the 300k option. That leaves us with 6.6 thousand yen left. Thankfully, we don't have that many taxis left. But speaking of taxis, we are going to have to go and get a taxi right now because we're going to get told about a problem with Majima. This is brand new to this game. It wasn't in the original Yakuza 1. I'm going to intentionally run into this guy because he's the fight spawn. That is a just in case there was any fight spawn here. There would not be Majima here. Majima is off the map. It's the last time he's going to be off the map. Because at this point, in the original Yakuza 1, after the events of the batting center, Majima disappears for the entire game because obviously he's been stabbed. So here they need an excuse to get Majima to disappear for a while. And for a while I mean like 5 minutes. Makes it really weird. Back with lots of chocolates. Yo, nice. Nice. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out our shotgun, of course, run forward, shoot everybody, run to this guy, miss grabbing him, Majima, charge throw him, and of course, stab him. Amazing, I did it right for once. I don't know why I keep fucking this fight up, but I do. Not hard, is it? Here we are, actually did it right. Can't believe Majima is hecking dead. Do you know what and this is what's weird about this Kiwami only thing, is that Kiryu here does a move that is completely un-Kiryu-like, where he's like, oh no, Majima got shot. Oh well, I'm going to leave now. That's not Kiryu in the slightest. Even like early Yakuza, Kiryu would still be worried about Majima. Like even though it is early Yakuza, he'd still be worried enough to go and look on him. But here he's just like, nah. But don't worry, folks. That's this game's way of trying to get Majima off the map for a while. It's like, sure. What's a Majima? I don't know. Alright, so this is one of those times where Majima is off the map again, as we said. Because he's not supposed to come back on the map until we go to Shangri-La. If there is a fight spawn here, we can thankfully use Haruka or the locker key that's on the floor. There's a fight spawn on the right, which has good signs for down here. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that was a fight spawn. Interesting, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking down the road. Either way, good stuff. Get into conversation as soon as we get here. Need to run forward a little bit there to speak to him, otherwise you end up speaking to Haruka. So, Kiryu punched that, by the way. That's our Kiryu. So we're going to get up to the top. We're going to go and see Shinji's girlfriend, Akemi. She has been hiding Kazuma. She's going to tell us where he is. Not here, by the way. The guy's just standing over there. It's creepy. And here he comes. This is the downfall of Shangri-La. Itchy is in tears. Cool Itchy. Alright, so this is a nice little set piece. Here's how this is gonna go. We need to generate some heat, so... Shotgun. We generated enough heat. You're fucking kidding me right now. Wow. Wow. I've never been stabbed by that guy. Also, that means we now don't have enough heat, so I have to punch this guy. Wow. I've literally never been stabbed by that guy. Wow. Kind of didn't get shot there. Wow. I might want... Do I have to heal for this? I don't, because we get him to 1 HP anyway. It's fine. But I do need to equip my Goemon, because here's Majima! Just waiting in the entrance. Grab Majima. Max Crush Majima. Goemon it up. We're going to switch to Rush, because we're going to try and get some heat real quick, just in case. I don't like that you've done this, Majima. Well, at least he won't do that down the bottom anymore. If you can get him into his next phase, post-QTE, you don't have to sit through that at all. That's a time loss. You can just out-punch his heal when you're down here. So, having it happen up here is bad. Having it happen down here is good. Young man needs to calm down. Young man really needs to calm down. Date! I'm losing time because of that. Now we get Shimano laughing at us. Wait. Wasn't there supposed to be a cutscene there? Right? Isn't that the cutscene of Shimano laughing before that transition? Right? Or am I getting confused with a different chapter? I am tired, so I'm possibly getting confused. But I swear it's the Yokohama chapter where he laughs at you, right? I am getting confused. No, I am getting confused. Yeah, it's the one before you go to Yokohama. Either way, Terada here, showing us to where Kazuma is hiding out. Tells us all about the plot of the video game, including about Sarah and this lad who goes by the name of Jingu. Fucking Jingu. We'll see him soon. Who? I don't know. I said Terada. I don't know what I was trying to say. I'm tired. Did I not equip shotgun? I didn't equip shotgun, did I? Fuck. I didn't equip shotgun. Hold on, folks. Please don't hit me. Yo, actually, genuinely, please don't hit me. I need to equip shotgun. Thanks. Whee! There's one guy alive, and I'm upset about this. No! I should have dodged. Why didn't I dodge? Hi, by the way. See, he won't die now because of that. This guy probably won't either, but at the same time, punch. The nice thing is I don't have to heal for any of this. Actually, to kill these guys with a shotgun, I might. That's fine. I have begun giving up. These two on the left. I hate this. I wanted them to be in a better position. Oh well. Hello, Shimano. I guess I'll deal with you now because I fucked up my shots. Please don't use your mid-fight QT on me. Thank you. I am running very much out of shotgun shots because I keep messing up. Terrible chapter. Thank you very much. Yeah, finale time. Guess what? We're not saving 6 minutes in the finale. Whoops. Whoops. Unless? No, no unless. We're not saving 6 minutes in the finale. I'm not seeing Majima. That's a good sign. So this is... Majima can literally spawn in front of you down Tenkaichi here, which is terrible. The only way to deal with him is to speak to Bob. So... Find the credits warp. Yeah. I'll get right on that. Oh, at least we should PB, but it's not a good PB. Again, really could have done with that a couple of chapters ago, Yuya. Could buy more shotguns with that. But no. Alright, so. Here's our Kamurocho set piece of the game. Hello, mob. Can I get the good shotgun shot off? No, I can't, because everybody moved away. I hate this bit. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Sometimes you can get them all lined up perfectly and just get them in one shotgun shot. Did not happen there. I've only ever had that happen to me like twice, but it still can happen. God, I love the fast strats for this bit. The time for 2 hours. Yes. Definitely not illegitimate. I wanted to move to the right a little bit because I thought I was going to grab the pipe there. I don't think we can finish the video game in 2 minutes. Alright. Fuck you, dude. Well, that's slow. Come here. Already lost enough time. Wait, you're alive? What the heck? Come here. Terrible and slow. Won't tell a secret safe with us. No. No. Alright, off we go. Let's wrap this finale up, shall we? Hello, fight spawn, please don't. Been alright with that, any fight spawns so far. Cool. The finale is quite action-packed, thankfully. I should have more than enough shotguns left at this point. Stop becoming dragon. It is not worth it. I only have 1 shotgun left, huh? Well, I guess I've magically managed to get here with the required amount of shotgun left. How many my shot? My shot actually didn't come out there. That was kind of weird. Oh, okay. Sure. How are you all the way over there? Alright. Hello, sir. I didn't want the gun, but I guess now I have the gun. Please stop. Thank you. I need fresh gun, please. This one should have ammo. Yeah. I was paying attention. Hooray. Because I knew that was the one from the guy that dropped it, so I did the right thing for once. Alright, here's how this is gonna go down. 5 enemies, one with a gun. The one with the gun doesn't like to take damage from guns. He's built up a resistance because of using them or something. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to heat attack him, and for some reason I was holding out too. He's gun element. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what the fuck? I keep thinking there's a cutscene there every time. How I've not kicked that habit in 3 years is beyond me. She's have lost small ones to build a resistance to larger ones, or with rubber bullets. It's the same thing after all. Hello, Jingu. So, fun fact, you can get Jingu down to 1 HP at the start of the fight after this one, but it doesn't do anything. He heals himself before the actual final fight. Which sucks. How did that guy not take damage? Oh well. No. It's not gonna kill him if I stamp on him because I don't have full HP, so I'm just gonna do this. Cool, right, finale. Jingu time! So, this is what we were saving our final shotgun for. Get these guys dropping down here. I'm a little surprised that didn't kill him, but sure. Really? You were priming that before I even turned the corner. Heck you, I suppose. Jingu's gonna run away, as Jingu likes to do. I spat on myself. Hey, Bob. It's going alright. I'm very tired. Allow me rest. Where did you come from? Where did that man come from? I don't actually know. Interesting. Time for a heal. Time for Guimo. Yes. They're not going to change anything for 3 to 6. Why would they change anything? The only thing that's going to happen is higher FPS and higher frame rate. Or higher window resolution. That's it. Why would they change anything else? Why are you alive? Charge? I don't know. Sega usually have very sensible pricing when it comes to their PC releases. Don't. Thank you. Oh, hey, Jingu. Actually, I could have just stabbed him. I don't know why I charged for him. Oh. Same effect. Stomp the Jingu, stomp the Jingu, stomp the Jingu, stomp the Jingu. Not what I wanted to do. I'm very annoyed. Let's waste some more time. Sure, why not? Well, they're not going to charge full price on an old port of 6, that's for sure. And usually when they release the games later, after they've been on console for a while, they usually lower the price of it. Look exactly at Yakuza 0, K1, and K2. And the reason they charged LAD is because it's the same day release. It's a brand new game. Like, they're not going to charge 2 full price for the both of them, especially within 2 months of each other and 2 months of LAD. Hello, Nishiki. Goodbye, Nishiki. Here is Goemon. Goodbye, 6 HP bars. So, you still have HP. You still have HP. Die! Seriously, die! Yeah, I wouldn't pay more than £1, $1.66 for Yakuza 4, that's for sure. Fuck Yakuza 4. I kid, I like Yakuza 4. I just don't like the speedrun of it. Get out of here. This fight's over. Leave me be. Speedrun's finished. They're releasing 3 to 5 as a bundle and separate. They said that they're also going to release them separately. You're getting the itch to route 4 all sub-stories. What's wrong with you? No, really, what's wrong with you? Honestly, 4 all sub-stories could be kind of cool. Probably a much nicer experience than 5 all sub-stories, honestly. More than likely a lot nicer than 5 all sub-stories. I'm losing time! Cool! Terrible wrong. Terrible wrong. Yo, find a way to make Tanamura's 3 million quicker to get than gambling in 4's main thing, would you? Cheers. Yeah, PB's a PB. It's not a very good one, but hey, I'll take it, I guess.